All right, welcome back to Landslide News. Insight in every matter that really matters in Nigerian politics. The Labour Party, will they ever come up?
Are they down?
Yes, they're sure they are down.
They are not down more than other opposition political parties.
But their own is peculiar.
It's not. It's not. If you look at what is going on in SDP, it's even worse. Though they believe they are going to also solve it quicker than any other person. Go to even
PDP.
PDP. Go to PDP. You had Wike say if it were the convention they are planning is a legal convention, that sure he would be there. Then how can he plan to attend what is not legal?
In his own words.
So the only political party in opposition that is at peace today are the ones that it has not been rumored or blogged about that Peter Obi or Jonathan wants to use them. Immediately you say Peter Obi or Jonathan wants to use them, their crisis comes to the same pedestal.
So why is LP two faction?
Back to LP, they have not been able to put their houses in order. Abure said one thing: we are not up for any kind of coalition, merger, or anything. We did it alone in 2023. As a matter of fact, we believe we won that election. We went to court for it. We wouldn't go through the court process if we didn't believe we won that election. That was the time nobody gave us a kind of chance. Nobody gave our presidential candidate a chance, who is Peter Obi. Today, we are still ready to run with that Peter Obi, but we must do it alone. But the most important thing that people need to know is that why in 2023 we reserve the ticket for only Peter Obi. At this time, our ticket is open to all Nigerians that are qualified, Peter Obi inclusive. But issues of coalition, merger with ADC or whatever, the LPC is as an insult to tell them to go and join ADC, which is largely unknown. They see it as an insult. Has ADC ever produced governor in Nigeria? They see it as an insult. What is the history behind ADC? By what measure would you tell LP to go and join ADC? That's how they are looking. That's Abure's side. But coming to look at the OT side, they believe if Peter Obi can, which is also conditional, pick ADC presidential candidacy, that they can work with ADC. But they have a very big uphill task because ADC has not reserved their ticket either for Peter Obi. As a matter of fact, they are prepared for primary. Most people doing calculation, I even say that ticket is just about reserved for Atiku.
But you know it.
Because if they are going to do primary, I do not see Peter Obi. Tanko has come to say that they will not get involved in a process, primary process where at the end of the day it's about the delegates who are looking up to the dollar. Now Peter Obi is not going to get involved in that. So at the end of the day, it's a quagmire of them fighting for ADC ticket that is not even available to them.
Okay, all right, Philip. Labour Party without Peter Obi, is there a Labour Party?
Of course, there's a Labour Party. I'm surprised you are asking the question if Peter Obi without Labour Party, if there's Labour Party. Before Peter Obi, there was Labour Party. After Peter Obi, there will be Labour Party.
What was the potentials or what was the capacity of Labour Party without Obi?
If Labour Party had no potential in the first place, Peter Obi wouldn't have gone to Labour Party.
No, in realism.
That's what I'm telling you. Because
as at the time, hold on now. I know you are coming, but I want to make it clear.
Yes.
As at the time Peter Obi came into Labour Party,
yes,
I don't have any knowledge as at that particular time that Labour Party had one councillor.
Now let me take you down the memory lane. I will start from Ondo State. Labour Party produced the governor of Ondo State for 2 terms.
What year?
Wait a minute. I am taking you memory lane.
Give me the years.
Yes,
I will. It doesn't make it a fact.
See,
it's a fact.
I know the fact.
States, yes.
The Oshomole you are seeing today,
yes,
was the combination of Labour Party and AC that produced Oshomole as the governor of Ondo State.
Under what party?
That's what I said. Combination of Labour.
No, there was no combination. Under what party?
There was. See, Oshomole was first. The candidate of Labour Party.
Yes.
Before AC, and then they now said, okay, AC is stronger, and then they now fight, but it's a combination of the two parties.
Under what
you come
party?
to Delta State. Ovioma Agege came to the Senate under the platform of Labour Party. So when you said what is the potentials of Labour Party, that before Peter Obi, I should show you one councillor of Labour Party. The fact that one election season didn't favor them, it does not mean that they were not there before that election season. So it is those potential that Obi saw that made it to go into Labour Party. Don't forget, when Obi came into Labour Party, the likes of Mimiko and others, they were behind the scene for Labour Party to produce Peter Obi, and that's what gave rise to Obi and the Labour Party today. So if Obi choose not to go with Labour Party, that not mean Labour Party does not exist.
So what you are failing to do right now,
yes.
I agree that there is a Labour Party.
Yes.
I'm not against not agreeing.
Yes.
I also agree that Mimiko served in Labour Party 2 tenures.
Yes.
Then Omoagege and all the like. I'm very aware because I was part of the system when Ushomole was vying because my friend was his one of his worker. Now, after the exit of Mimiko
Yes.
and Omoagege,
Yes.
how long did it take them from that time till Obi came in? 8 years running, there was no Labour Party elected into any position in Nigeria.
No, that was the answer I gave to you. For every election year, parties feed candidates. It is possible they feed unpopular candidates for those election cycles. Don't forget, elections are not done every year because you're asking me how long.
Because that's what I'm telling you. For 2 cycles of 4 years
it's not up to
each.
2 cycles.
Yeah, more than 2 years.
No.
More than 2 cycles.
Listen. Omoagege was elected into the Senate.
Yes, what year?
In 20, because in 2015, okay, under Labour Party. In 2019, he crossed carpet. So probably that 2019 election cycle.
Hold on. Because I'm putting the fact right to you. Omoagege became deputy Senate Speaker, deputy Senate President under Buhari, which was 2015. He was in.
No, it was 2019. So 2015 was a first timer in the House.
Okay.
So in 2019, when he had crossed to APC, that was when he became deputy Senate President. Okay. So that election cycle, Labour Party feeded weak candidates. No, I'm coming. So when you come to 2023, which is the next election cycle, Obi saw potential in Labour Party and he used that platform. And that, yes, Obi has a cloud and that helped to, blossom Labour Party. There's no doubt about that. But what I am saying, the point I'm making, that yes, Obi with Labour Party make Labour Party tick. But that's not to say that if Obi leaves Labour Party will not exist.
All right.
That's the point I'm making.
Okay, Okafor. Yeah. Without Obi, can Labour Party still gain the kind of relevance? We know the Nenadi faction
in 2027.
In 2027. No, hold on. We know the factions between what's it called? Nenadi. Constitutionally, I don't regard Nenadi's chairmanship as
taking over now.
anything legal. But you see, I want us to put it where it belongs. Obi brought a traction into Labour Party that Labour Party has never in the last election. In the forthcoming election, will they survive without Obi?
Unfortunately, Nigerian political space now is not functioning based on party.
Yeah, okay.
Based on party philosophy, party existence, and it is rightly so. Reason is that people that fight tooth and nail to defend PDP's interest in their locality, in their wards, in their unit, in their constituencies, in their state, are getting betrayed by the people given the mandate joining APC and the likes. And it's been happening. It didn't start from Asiwaju, only it became uncontrolled and it became less shameful under Asiwaju. It didn't start with him. People have been cross-carpeting all the while.
Forever.
So we can't say it started from Asiwaju, but it just became too much for us to handle. And so people are confused. Why will I say APC, PDP, or this? And at the end of the day, they move from Saraki, move from PDP to APC, back to PDP. I just begin to mention all of them. What's his name? Senator David Mark, who all his life has been in PDP.
Foundation member.
PDP. There's nothing PDP didn't give to Senator David Mark. Today he's in APC with Bolaji releasing news. ADC releasing newsletter every day to be relevant in the news. You see, when you see things like this, the people are confused about party. They are confused about APC, they are confused about PDP, and it's not different for Labour Party. I can tell you that all these parties will remain on or before 2023, whether Peter Obi choose PDP, he choose APC, or he choose ADC, or he choose Labour Party. But whether they have the same traction, no party will have the same traction. No party in Nigeria today will have the same. APC itself will not have the same traction if it does not feed Asiwaju. The traction will change. And it is not different from Labour Party. It's also really different from PDP. If PDP did not bring out Jonathan, they didn't bring out Peter Obi, the traction will not be the same. Labour Party is the same thing. So the future is mystery to all of us as it is. And there's no way a presidential candidate wouldn't have added to a traction of any political party. It is not peculiar to Peter Obi. It's normal for all. What makes any political party to actually a kind of attract certain sector of people who are not really politicians is because the presidential candidate appeals to them. Many people who voted for Peter Obi are not Labour Party members. They were not.
They're not even politicians.
And they are not ready to be.
Yeah.
So such set of people will follow Peter Obi anywhere he goes. But should Obi not run at all, then such people could either face apathy or they might just patch with the next best person.
Okay, Philip, my question actually stems from the boastfulness of Abure saying that they don't want to go into coalition. The ticket is not reserved for Obi, and that they did it alone and they can still do it again. What's the premise for his boast?
You see, when I hear people like Abure speak the way he speaks, one thing comes to my mind, that is the voice of Jacob, and is the hand of Esau, because this is the same thing happening in SDP. Wherein Shehu Gaban saying that El-Rufai wants to take them to coalition. And before the advent of El-Rufai or into SDP, there were no SDP anywhere. But when El-Rufai moved into SDP, there's this traction.
But that's not politically correct.
Yes. So you asked me a question.
Yes.
I am free to say what I feel in my mind. So
no, because I wanted to remind you that under Gabam,
yes,
that was the first time we had a lot of elected, even to Senate. Hold on now, you will talk.
Yes.
Even to senatorial level, that's the first time SDP showed the strength, and Malam El-Rufai was not there at the time.
So what the point I'm making is not whether Gabam was strong or not, but this statement of that we can do it alone, we don't want coalition.
Yes.
You and I has established the fact that for the Nigerian people to face the APC government 27, there must be coalition. But this set of people who are the national chairman of this platform that has been penciled or seen as a good platform, they are good with this statement. This is the point I'm making. Abure is saying that we can do it alone, we did it alone before. It's the same thing. What it means that I just make reference to SDP. It's not as if SDP is not there, but this language is common to this so-called national chairman when it comes to coalition. And we know that the truth remains that this party, as it is today, they cannot face the government in power
and defeat them
except there's a kind of form of coalition. So this is what I mean. When Abure said, "Oh, we did it before, we do it again without coalition," what happened in 2023? The people were there, but were they able to manage and secure the vote?
Right.
So we need the coalition.
The coalition.
Yes.
I think. Okay, hold on. The coalition is quite needed.
Yeah.
There's no talk about that.
Yeah.
But you see, the coalition we are seeing today that should have been a big coalition is ADC, a complete flop. By my own,
there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in there, and that is what someone like Shehu Gabam wanted to avoid.
Let me tell you. I think I disagree with him strongly when it comes to SDP. SDP is the party in Nigeria today that has the best legacy in Nigerian politics. The party that produced Chief MKO Abiola, and we have not forgotten. So that is the best election so far in the history of our nation. And somebody like Shehu Gaban came on board even as a chairman. Yes, and you can go to the records. He has people in the Senate, has people in the House, elected people over
House of Assembly, yes,
everywhere. That's it. Traction. You do not get. Let's get this in clear. In politics, you do not get into politics to get traction. You get into politics to win elections. Shehu Gabam, as a national chairman of SDP, won election. You understand? People are in the Senate. If people are in House of Rep, people are at various levels through the platform of SDP. And who was the chairman as at that time?
Gabam.
They didn't do it by just traction of people loving you. I'm coming.
I want to respond.
They didn't just come by people loving
on.
you and not loving you.
Yeah.
There is a mechanism for winning election. And let me tell you, no matter how lofty your plans are, no matter how lofty your manifesto look, until you win election, you can't implement them. You can't be a noisemaker, come and make trust. Yes, the emergence and entrance of El-Rufai into SDP is well applauded, and I think it's still intact. El-Rufai is still a member of SDP. Let me tell you, you can't ask people your eyes and your head, which is better. Without your head, there is no eye. In answer, when it goes to human anatomy, so all of them are important. El-Rufai's entrance to SDP is welcome and celebrated, and he continues to remain a member of SDP. There is no friction, Gabam versus SDP.
In comparison,
there's no friction between Gabam versus El-Rufai. El-Rufai is not trying to be a national chairman.
In comparison with what you call the Labour Party, that's Abure. Hold on. I'll come to you. I'll give you 1 minute.
Yeah.
In comparison with that of Abure in Labour Party, there's nothing to compare them. Between them, you agree with that?
You have to. I
will give you time. I will give you time.
You have to get.
I will give you time.
You must get.
I will give you.
I hate to be gay, not to be misunderstood.
No, but I will give you time.
See, I didn't say it's SDP. I didn't say anything. But what I am saying that the chairman of the opposition party, the platform, so-called platform that opposition, they had one language, and I did say what is playing out is that you hear the voice of Jacob and the hand of Esau. And I said the language of Abure saying that what to do is the same language with Gabam in SDP.
So that's why I said that's why I said no. Gabam is saying he wants to go.
He didn't say he wants to go.
That's his language.
I listened to his interview.
He said the violent takeover.
He said there are procedures in the party before.
Yes.
That whatever you are bringing had to align with what is in the party. And that is right.
Yes.
You nobody, even we, all of us. Why? Let's go back.
Yes.
All of us faulted ADC takeover that looks like commercial company takeover.
Exactly.
Thank God they went back and they've been able to
rectify
right.
all the paperwork.
You don't do a party. Parties are all supervised by INEC. And whatever you're going to do is going to accord to their constitution. If somebody's going to step down as a national officer, the replacement procedure has to follow. The NEC has to convey. When you convey the NEC, the national chairman of the time and the national secretary of the time have to inform INEC, giving them 21 days in most of the constitution of this political party.
Which they now came back.
And when you now do that in such meeting, so that there are procedures. The SDP chairman, national chairman, Alhaji Shehu Gabam, never said they are not interested for coalition. He didn't say so.
No.
He said there are procedures that when these procedures are followed, the right thing will be done. And he went out to tell us the things he achieved as a national chairman. That in what you are saying, and I made a correction that SDP cannot be placed at the same pedestal with the Labour Party.
Yes.
SDP it epitomizes something in Nigeria.
Yeah.
When you say MK Abiola, if you say the fairest election we have ever had, you are going to talk of SDP.
No, hold on. Just in 30 seconds. SDP, no, Labour Party, the traction they had, will they have it? Without Obi?
Well, I have said that before. Obi brought in traction to Labour Party. There's no doubt. To Labour Party, there's no doubt about that. And if Obi leaves, he will leave with his traction. But Labour Party will remain.
Will remain, definitely. All right, Labour Party will remain. There's no dispute about that, and we can see that what they need is for them to rejig and make sure, like what Okafor said, the SDP that Abure and this person is talking about, maybe they don't even have a place for Obi. But we'll be right back and discuss more on these issues.
The ADC.